All right, let me get the names properly.
THEMBE.
That's who?
What's?
She said, I was like, so it's THEMBE, so we practice it. Because it's weird. Like me as THEMBE, is like, if anyone calls me THEMBE, I go from 0 to 1,000.
That's Bongeka and Bhengi.
Is it?
She hates Bhengi. Her Twitter handle is I'm not Bhengi.
That's behind it. Okay.
Literally like losers.
Yeah.
Or she won't actually answer you.
Yes.
Until you're like,
I hate it so much. I'd actually rather call me Thames than call me Thames.
THEMBE was actually quite short though.
You know?
So it doesn't need a THEMBE.
It really doesn't.
But
I've
Guys, I'm doing many things now at this weekend.
any reason not to finish someone's.
Don't worry.
You need help?
No, me, multitasker of notes. Shh, never worry, never fear.
Get
Okay.
close to the mic, huh?
Yeah, no, I will be. For now, I'm just doing the most.
Absolutely. So it's Saturday morning, it's the weekend for hashtag.
Hello,
2
hi.
out of 3 of the gorgeous ladies, THEMBE and NWABISA are in studio. So they decided in 2015 that they're gonna start their own YouTube channel. They're gonna speak about everything and anything that irks them. They're gonna play their games. They're gonna answer your questions. They're gonna fight. I was watching your YouTube channel and I was like, oh my goodness, these are my sisters. Because we sit and we laugh together, we fight together all in 5 minutes. And you guys have got that relationship. So they have Male and Guardian 2,000 young South Africans to watch out for in the arts and entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Big up to that. 3 Louis wins.
Wow. That's big.
That is huge.
That is really big. That is really, really big.
Shortlisted for Cannes Lion.
Wow.
I see on.
Research. Uyenzile.
And they've got day jobs.
My word, that
drops
is
mic.
unbelievable. What is pop culture?
So Pap Culture basically is a youth platform where it's an entertainment hub essentially just for content. And for us, we have 4 segments: ride along, on location, reacts, and talks. So for us, it's just about having real, authentic conversations about living in South Africa as black young females, but also just about living as young people. So that's essentially really what it's about.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I watched your YouTube channel, I saw that you start a conversation, but you don't leave it there. Because what we do these days, we open up, channels, we start a conversation, and then we say, guys, keep on talking. You guys start the conversation, you facilitate the conversation, and you curate the conversation. So as now people who've got day jobs and you're doing this as well, why did you just decide?
It's okay. School was borrowed, don't worry.
Why did you decide to start such a platform?
Well, essentially, NWABISA, who wanted to start, she didn't know it was going to be a Pap Culture YouTube channel, but she had wanted to do a podcast because she's got a radio background and she was kind of missing that space. She hit me up and she was like, "Yo, would you be interested in teaming up together? We're friends and we kind of feed off of each other like really well." Okay. We had the idea that it kind of just didn't work together because we didn't really start it. And then BONGEKA, our other friend, brought a camera because she's into photography and videography and stuff. And she was like, guys, why don't we try and put it on YouTube instead of just like podcasting payla? We can do both. And I was like, okay, cool. Then we kind of started and we haven't stopped since. We actually didn't post our first video that we recorded because we look back and we're like,
it's not this one.
Then I think from the second one where it was picking up boys.
No, the first one was the transport one. Transport.
She was telling us so she was telling us about the varieties you can have, like the guy that's gonna come in with the drums, the morning pastor that's gonna pass
the sermons.
Yeah.
What influences that though? The conversation. The topics.
It's real life. Like I think for us, like THEMBE said, it's just about who we are and our real lived experiences. And NWABISA always says when people come up to us, "Oh my God, it's you from Pap Culture." She's like, "Babes, I'm not like a celebrity.
I'm not who you think I am."
Because what's gonna happen is again tomorrow, like, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh, so you're just normal," So it definitely stems from just like our real life experiences, working. We talk about like how do we balance time and like work, do this, and trying to get your passion out, and then also burning out because we don't have time, and sometimes just like today we are not recording. I can't make it, So sometimes essentially is just about who we are.
Yeah. So Mail and Guardian 200, Afternoon Express, a magazine cover. Like, hello. How have you guys grown individually and as Pap Culture throughout this journey?
So, I mean, individually, it's been obviously a different journey for everybody. And I think we've all gone through such a variety of stuff that for us, I think for me, it's given me so much more confidence in myself and my creative ability. Nice. And also in my voice as well. Like, I've gotten so much more confident in what I believe about stuff. Yeah. And also just being confident in if I don't know things. So I think a lot of the time we want to always have knowledge and be the expert. And I'm actually very confident in the fact that I am who I am.
Definitely confident. You're born, I would it's very, very serious. Hashtag that then made me famous, hanging out with Pap Culture.
Weekender.
Classic!
Yeah. Why are we these people?
Okay, let's go.
Listen, we're getting you ready for December. It's the weekend with Moji and THEMBE Samdada playing you the best classics.
Speaking of December, do you already have your December plans sorted out, yes or no, ladies?
No.
No.
All right, so that's the weekend of Pop. That's the weekend of Pop. Do chat to us regarding that, the weekend of poll on at MetroFM SA, hashtag the Weekender.
So in studio we've got Pap Culture. 2 out of 3 of the ladies are in studio with us, and we have to get Bongeka on the phone. We have.
How are you today, Bongeka?
Hi.
Hey, gal.
How are you?
We're good, girl. How are you?
Good.
See on.
Okay. Is that a thing?
Yeah, no, Lalela see on. As in see on, like we're online, but also like it's Metro FM. Who would have thunk?
They came prepared with inside jokes.
Because I heard THEMBE earlier on. You did say see on, yeah. Okay, so it's a thing. See on.
See on live.
And the see you show. We're letting you guys have cool.
No. We'll take it.
So Bongeka and THEMBE, you met in high school, right?
Yeah.
And then you went and met NWABISA in varsity.
Yeah.
Now the dynamics, because you 3 women, you're working together, you're creating something completely new and fresh. The stress comes through. Do you guys have a fight?
Okay, Bizas, take it away.
Take it away, Bizas.
I mean, we obviously do have disagreements. We all have different visions of what we want to do with the channel, or what we want to shoot on the weekend.
Yeah.
But I think we have like a mutual respect amongst each other in that we understand that the channel is very important. So we don't let like personal anything get in the way. And we also have a democracy where 2 out of 3 want to do it.
True.
We're doing it.
Who cries first?
Me, I think. Not cry. Like, no, let's get it. I don't cry.
I would have never.
No, because I get, you know, the thing is.
No, it's passion.
I get hacked.
Passion.
And I get hacked because, like, the 2 of them, sometimes they won't, like, hear what I'm saying, and then they'll, like, look at each other like, what's it now? No, and then they just like, no, I'm gonna sorry, we're not doing this.
A process where we pitch to each other. Okay, cool. I think this will be cool. Why? Because ganje, and this is why I'm bringing it forward. And then if you're just like, it's not strong enough. Like I'm cool, but like all right.
Maybe next time, flesh it out.
We'll put it out for like 3 months later. Because obviously I want my idea to come to life.
Yeah.
So I think
on.
Exactly.
Business.
What's up, Kona Business?
I just want to find out, because you came in as a role in terms of bringing the cameras and all of that behind the scenes. The business side of this initiative, is it really working? Is it something that's quite sustainable for a long time?
In other words, Nyayenza Imani.
Hey.
That's a tough one. I think we made money so far, but I don't think it's enough for us to quit our jobs. That's the ultimate dream. So we're still trying to figure out how we're going to maneuver that and find a way to quit our jobs and have this as our full-time hustle.
Yeah. And I guess the more people see it, the more people hear you.
Definitely.
Then you'll be able to quit those jobs.
Subscribe.
The one question people are asking on Instagram Live at the moment is, where are you?
What do you mean, like?
Yeah, where are you right now?
Where?
I'm in Cape Town.
Oh. So you're not part of the tour, they left you out.
No, please don't start the beef, please.
Oh, is it an emotional? Oh, is it a touchy subject?
Guys, emoji, please.
I don't know the story.
There's no story.
Okay.
There is no story here.
Okay.
We are a unit.
Okay.
We love each other.
Right.
It's beautiful.
Something happened. What happened? Share it with me.
Okay, I'll call me off air. Okay, thank you so much for taking time to speak to us, Bongeka. We have to let you go now because we have to skin her about you.
Ube on, Nane. Nice one.
So you're going into something completely new, the internet, and trying to make it work. How has it been being a black female creative?
Wow.
It's been empowering, to be honest. It's been very empowering, I think, because we understood the fact that we are at the time the only ones doing what we were doing at that time. Not to say that there weren't other YouTube creators that were doing stuff, but in terms of the conversations that we were trying to spark. And I think following from that, I think how we've been able to also just connect with other black women, I think has just been really like inspiring as well, and we've interviewed so many beautiful people. Like Bonnie Mbuli has been one of them, and she's one of those people who really has been such an inspiration for us. And I think just the big sister wisdom that she spoke to us in that episode. We also got to interview Thandiswa Mazwai. That was something else. She brought some other kind of energy into the car, which for me, and I think feeding off of that and then trying to translate that in a relatable way through content is what I think has always gotten us motivated to keep going, because we also want, even our episodes, we don't have makeup in a lot of our episodes. It's stuff like that we want to show people out there that it is okay to be yourself. It's okay to be yourself. And I think something that Usbongile Mafu spoke about in the talk was there's currency in being yourself. And I think that's been kind of the heart of why we create our content.
All right, tell us real quickly about hashtag YouTube Tour ZA.
Well, I was only there for day one, but essentially kind of was showcasing, hi guys, this is kind of what we do. It was more of an introduction because we know that the culture here, it's kind of starting to like boom. So in its like infancy stage, we were like, hi, let's try and introduce you to who we are, what we're trying to do. Let's build a community essentially through just like trying to make people understand actually the platform as well, that it's not just, you know, you can go for music, but there's also other types of content.
So it's YouTubers coming together,
absolutely,
basically
sharing what you guys do.
Basically.
So there's like George Mnguni, who's OK Wasabi, there's my Microwave Boys, there's us, there's Umoyen A1 TV, there's Cynthia Gwebu, so
Sibumpanza as well.
Sibumpanza, and then in the different cities there were like
regionals
from that region. So you know, like there's sketch comedy, there's makeup, there's like social commentary, there's entertainment news, all these different variants, you know, of who we are and what's you know,
YouTubing.
Damn, so this happens every year.
So it started this year.
The first one, That's incredible. Okay, just quickly, I really need to know. Talk to me about hashtag Behind These Walls.
Ooh, that is one of our favorite series of all time. It's basically. No, lalelani uThembi samdoda online. Okay, research. So basically, just to cut it very quickly, but Behind These Walls basically is a Women's Month series that we started last year that basically profiles women from different industries. We wanted to really just highlight the dynamic nature of who we are as women. Women's Month campaigns tend to be so fluffy, they don't dig deeper in who we are. So it's a black and white series. We ask really cool questions about what is it like being a woman in South Africa, and then we ask more tailored questions to your specific career. So we had photographers, we've had a chef, we've had Umam Cindy Wemakona, who's a writer, we had Umam Togon Chinga this year. So just such a beautiful like all those stories were so rich and so beautiful. And for anybody who really is honestly looking for some kind of upliftment and words of empowerment and just words of encouragement, you're not alone. That series really is that.
I loved it. I have to say that I loved it. What? Okay, gosh, I just don't want to stop.
Moji is like a wrap it up.
What digital footprint do you guys want to leave? 10 years from now, 20 years from now, when they speak about Pap Culture, what is your digital footprint?
That we were able to help facilitate awkward conversations or just hard conversations. That Abantu were able to come to the table and create a certain type of tolerance community in our way, literally just like around the fire. Everyone can just talk.
And it's a safe space. You can just say whatever.
And it's with love, and it's with understanding, and it's with...
And then the on...
Tell us, how do we get a hold of you guys? Who are you on social media?
Everywhere. Just Pap Culture SA on Twitter, Pap Culture SA on Instagram, Facebook, and literally YouTube Pap Culture.
Subscribe.
Neon.
Follow them everywhere. Subscribe to the YouTube channel Pap Culture SA.
All right, Skip Levy is on the way.
Guys, that was amazing. How do you feel? Why is Thembe walking away? This is a part of the vlog. Why are you walking away? I don't understand. What's happening? How does it feel?
To do what?
That you were with the things, in the things.
I think it was a great interview. I think I had a good time.
You really did.
I'm guys, like, most of them, yeah.
No, but guys, so didn't you guys feel like Thembe literally spoke a lot, and then she didn't even like give us minimal words. She was going in. I was like, Thembe, that's so beautiful. Okay, I guess not. Anywho, that was that on that part of this vlog. I don't even know how this video is coming together, but bongeka. Thanks.
I'm actually for delicious.
Oh, wrong.
Oh, Erica Badu definitely sings like that.
I'm going to delicious.
Sorry?
Do they not have tickets?
What's that? What's it? I'm going to delicious.
I'm going to delicious. My invite says 10%.